Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 11th, 2021. Thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it. Just so you know, I had to start your video over again because the first time the cards were just going everywhere. There was just like I don't know what was going on. I don't know if you're having a rough moment or something's up with you, but your cards were definitely having issues. So, your first card is the High Priestess. The intuition, not knowing everything. Six of Pentacles. Every Six of Pentacles is a little different. I do always point out usually that there's the Libra symbol here. There's the scales of justice. So could be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio. So, it seems that there's an imbalance, and if you look at it, it's interesting. The scales here are balanced, but she's giving away. And the Six of Pentacles, depending on the reading, it can be having more than enough so that you can give to others. It could also be that you are involved in a breadcrumbing situation where somebody is not putting in their fair share in a relationship or in a situation. And here, if you notice, usually in the traditional tarot, there are two beggars, and she gives one 4 and the other one 2 coins, I believe it is, or pentacles as there are here. And if you notice, she has 2 in her bag, but she's giving away 4. So she's giving more than she's receiving. So I want to say that I don't know if because the High Priestess is here, if maybe you don't realize this, but there is an imbalance, whether it's you or the other person. I am going to resort to the little book, which I do on occasion. If you've seen me before, you know that it says ruled by the moon with the mark. Okay, it's not the exact same one. So balance between peace and severity. So once again, we're talking about balance, which is also shown with the scales here being in balance. It talks about mystical quietness. Something remains hidden, so don't rush. Remain in a state of balance with patience and intuition. All will be revealed. So it's just like I said, there's an imbalance, but there's more to this than you realize. And I'm not sure whose side this is on. When it comes to an imbalance, you also have the Lovers. So Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Gemini, because this is the Lovers card. You also could be dealing in a situation, we talked about imbalance, because of the Lovers and the way you have the other person back here. Is this a third-party situation? Could be. And I'm sure that for somebody out there, it might be. It might be this giving unfairly, is that maybe the attention is being given unfairly or seemingly unfairly. So I always say, a lot of people, when they see third party, they automatically assume someone's having an affair or cheating on them. I want to tell you that I don't always believe that. And I think that, you know, with the High Priestess being here and trying to remain balanced, I feel like when it comes to balance, the Six of Pentacles is imbalance. This could be giving of time, and because the Pentacles are involved, it could be the third party can be work, can be addictions, could be something involving a codependent relationship, which, you know, can feel like you have a third party in the situation. So let's see here. And the last card, Ace of Swords. And I just got this in one of the other decks. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning. So there is an opportunity for a new beginning. We do have it next to the Lovers card, so possibly with a Gemini. So if you read this in a row, Scorpio, this to me says you don't know everything, and you may be involved in a situation with things being imbalanced, possibly with a Gemini. But there is there could be the opportunity for a new start because of the Ace of Swords being here. I say there could be an opportunity because if you know anything about astrology and tarot cards and everything, free will is always available to you, which means if you want to make the effort, you can. If you don't, you don't. So it's an option. I always tell everybody relationships are an option, Scorpio. It's not a requirement. If you want a relationship, you work towards it. If you don't, you don't. So, you know. And let's see here. And that's so funny. I said, what did I just say? If you want a relationship, it's an option. Here's the Two of Swords, guarding your heart. One sword in each hand. All that water moving around in the background. This is not making a choice. This is choosing not to make a choice and covering your heart. So Scorpio, are you blocking? Are you refusing to make a choice? Are you going to just see what happens if you continue with this, the unfairness, the imbalance? Because if you do, then you'll never know. I think that's why she's here. The High Priestess is here to say that you have to do something or you will never know. Got a lot of cards here. Let's see here. Can we get any other cards? A concise little message? One more maybe for Scorpio about this decision? Should they make this decision or who are they dealing with? Show me what. Oh, wow. Ha! Interesting cards. Well, this tells me you're going to choose to make a decision. Even though you got this card that says you may not, this is talking about what you're currently maybe doing is you're just blocking your heart. This to me speaks of fear of getting hurt. And here we are, death, which means, Scorpio, this is you showing up, and the Eight of Swords. This is a choice. This is a choice to stay stuck. That's what the Eight of Swords is. She could wiggle out of those top ropes. They're not tied tightly around her. She could wiggle out. She could lift those swords. She can take off the blindfold. So I'm hoping, Scorpio, that it's not just you showing up here, you know, in your own reading, but that this is the end of the phase. Make the choice. Unstick yourself. It's a new moon. If ever there was a time to have a new beginning, it would be now. Okay, let's get you a spellcasting oracle card, Scorpio. Sorry. I sound like I'm lecturing you, don't I? Okay, here we go. Scorpio. 5. Wow, this is like the icing on the cake. You cannot make this up. Commitment. This whole reading, this is the fear of the unknown. The High Priestess. Could have been the Moon card, really. The unfairness. The Lover's card. The Gemini. The New Star. All this. The Two of Swords. Making a decision. Ending a phase. The Eight of Swords. All speak to one thing. Commitment. Are you commitment phobic, Scorpio? There is something in your inability to commit. That's all this says to me. And because there are two birds here and a beginning of a nest, it looks like to me, this says to me, you already have something existing that has a basic foundation. Whether or not you continue to create and build from there, it is up to you. It is all free will, just like the card said. And just like the start of this is you don't know. Do you know if you're going to get hurt? No. Do you know if it's going to last? No. But it's a choice to commit or not to commit. That is the question. Sorry, I'm making light of a very serious situation, and I apologize. So I wish you the best. Good luck, Scorpio. Take care. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe. Have a wonderful week. Bye.